Ever wondered why the C in ciao sounds like ch and the C in casa sounds like k? And how about gelato, the G in gelato? G. And what about gatto? That's also a G. Well, in today's lesson, we'll uncover the mystery behind the Italian C and G sounds. So, first of all, Italian is a phonetic language. So, what you say is usually what you pronounce. But C and G have a few exceptions. And that's what we're going to focus today. And we're going to see the rule of pronunciation so that you never get this wrong again. Great. So let's start from the C letter and let's see how it is pronounced. The sound C is pronounced either ch or k. So, but let's see together. For example, in ciao, the sound is ch. Here you have this phonetic symbol that looks like a T and a long S. That is the phonetic symbol for the sound ch. And this is actually quite useful to know because every time you look in the dictionary or online for how to pronounce a word, this will appear in the sound ch. And so this is the sound that the C makes, for example, in ciao. Great. Let's have a look at a few words with ch. For example, ciao, ch, ciao, cibo, ch, cibo, certo, c'era. Okay. Can you see a pattern here? So what do you think the rule of pronunciation? When I talk about a rule, it means that C, the letter C, it is always followed by certain vowels. What do you think the rule is here? That's right. C plus E, C più E, gives the sound ch, as in certo. Also, C plus I, so C più I, also gives the sound ch, as in cipolla. Now, let's see the other sound, because the letter C can also make the sound k, as in caro. Let's have a look at a few words. Casa, you know this one, that is home. Casa, come, come per esempio, come ti chiami, come, you consider that is k, come, cubo. But also the two words he as in who and che as in what. In all these cases, C is pronounced k. So let's have a look at the rule of pronunciation. And of course, it is with C plus A. So that makes the sound ka. When you have C plus O, that makes ko. And when you have C plus U, that makes hu. But also C plus H. Ci più H. And that will always be followed either by an E or an I. And the sound will be, for example, anche or he. Okay? So this is your sound, your hard sound k. Okay? Now, if you're ready to practice with me, take a piece of paper and a pen. Pause the video if you need to. When you have your piece of paper, divide it into two columns. In one column, you will put the sound ch, which is the soft sound, as in ciao. And on the other, the hard sound k, as in caro. Now, I'm going to read a word. Can you classify the word correctly under ch or k? Let's hear it. Corda. Corda. That's right. That is a hard k. Cibo. Cibo. That's right. That is ch. So it's the soft C. Cetriolo. Cetriolo. Where is that? Of course, that is ch. Cubo, cubo. Yes, you got it. That is the k, cubo. How about this one? Cervo, cervo. That's right. This is the ch sound. Ch, cervo. The last one. Chiesa, chiesa. There it is. Chiesa is a hard k. Did you know that the letter G follows a very similar rule as the letter C? So let's have a look in detail. The sound G is also pronounced in two different ways in Italian. You have a soft G, and that is G, as in gelato. And then the hard G, as in G, gatto. But let's have a look at this first one, the sound J. Now, it is written in a funny way. It looks like a D and a strange Z of some sort. But don't be worried about the sound. The important is that you understand that that symbol stands for the soft G, as in gelato. So let's have a look at a few words with this sound. Per esempio, geco, G, geco, G, jolly, jolly, G, giallo, giallo, G, gelo, gelo. Okay, now simply by looking at these words, can you see what is the letter G followed by? This will tell you the rule of the pronunciation of G as in the soft J. So let's have a look together. G makes the sound J when it is followed by E. So this is the sound J, but also when it is followed by the letter I, and this makes the sound G. So this is your rule of pronunciation of the soft sound G. Also, the sound G has two ways of being pronounced. You also have the sound G, as in gatto. Now, the sound G is written as the normal G. Let's have a look at a few words. For example, gallo, gallo, go, gomma, gomma, gufo. You can see that all of these sounds are made up of G, but there are more. Let's have a look at these ones. Righe, righe, giro, giro. Okay, so all of these words have the sound G. Have a quick look at this and tell me what is the rule of pronunciation. The sound G is pronounced G with A, so ga, O, so this is go, and also gu. By now, you have realized that the letters A, O, and U are the hard vowels, because always when they are following either C or G, they make the hard sound. So in this case is the sound G. But also when G is followed by H. And as in the previous examples, G plus H is always followed by the I or the E. And in that case, it makes the sound G and G. So as you can hear, is G, 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 G. Very good. Ready to practice? Then take a piece of paper and a pen, and then draw a line to create two columns. On the one side, you will have the sound, soft sound, J, as in gelo, and on the other side, you will have the sound G, as in gatto. Ready? Now, I'm going to read to you a few words, and you need to write them in the right column. Let's go. Gufo, gufo, That's right. That is G, the hard sound. Goccia, goccia. Yeah, you got it. That is also the hard sound. Goccia. Gelato, gelato. What do you think of this? That's right. That is the soft G, G. Giusto, giusto. That's right. This is also the soft G, giusto. Gioco, gioco. That's right. Another soft sound. That is also G. And last one, ghiaccio, ghiaccio. Yeah, that is the hard sound. Great. Okay, so we've come to the end of this lesson. So I hope you now know exactly how to pronounce your sound C and your sound G. So why don't you write a few words down below, classifying them with the hard C and the hard G, and then the soft C and the soft G. Write them below in the comments and I'll see if you get that right. Let's practice together. Great. So don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you in our next lesson. Ciao!